guys, gals, friends, and pals. This is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight, I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hey, guys.
And Brandykatz.
Hello.
And we are happy to be streaming Star Trek Prodigy Supernova for PlayStation 5. It is also on Xbox, Switch, and Steam, so it's on everything. Why did I get it on PlayStation, Tyler? Because they simply did not have any Xbox review codes, and I was really trying to get one. But hey, at least we're not streaming the Switch version.
Yeah. So it'll look, maybe kind of sort of decent.
Yeah, I mean, at least it shouldn't have major frame rate problems and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Let's hope not. Star Trek Prodigy Supernova. This is based on the show Star Trek Prodigy, which airs on Paramount, and I think they might be on the second season right now.
And it's on Nickelodeon, too.
Oh, Nickelodeon too. Okay, cool.
Well, there's a bunch of Nickelodeon ads when I was watching the episode I watched.
Makes sense. So what's the premise of the show you watched? Tyler, tell us about it.
So, the main character was in a prison, and then he broke out, and then they found some buddies, and they found a ship, and they launched the ship, and then they escaped from somewhere. It was a very first episode, kind of, that first episode.
Definitely.
And they were all kids.
Yeah, they're all teenagers, because this is a show aimed at kids. So, there was a Star Trek cartoon before, wasn't there, Tyler? Did you ever see it?
More than one. There was
Only
the original animated series.
Yeah.
Because there's that new one.
Oh, yeah, Lower Decks. Of course,
Yeah,
my
Lower
bad.
Decks.
Yeah, okay, sorry. And Lower Decks is the best, but... Yeah, did you ever see the original animated series?
I did not see animated series. I have it on DVD downstairs, but I never plugged it in.
I actually recommend you check it out sometime.
I heard it's pretty good.
Yeah, like the animation quality is not good. It is very cheap looking. However, it is telling like real Star Trek stories condensed into half an hour. Like it has some of the same original writers as the original series.
Nice. That's okay. In 2022, there's still real shoddy animation on major releases on Disney Plus from Marvel.
You think Guardians of the Galaxy? I don't understand why they did that part as a cartoon.
I guess they couldn't get Michael Rooker.
Yeah, they couldn't get him like on set, but they could get him to record his voice. That would make sense.
Yeah, that's my only guess.
Exactly, Jordan. That's very true. And yeah, Darker Player, it is interesting to watch what happens to Twitter as things go on. And yes, I remember Penn and Teller, Darker Player. I assume you were talking about that Desert Bus game they made. That was a weird game.
They made Desert Bus?
Yeah, isn't
that a game where you just drive for 10 hours?
Yeah, isn't that Penn and Teller? Or no, I'm sorry. Maybe their game, either Desert Bus was their game or it was called Smoke and Mirrors. But they had a game where it was like just pointless.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
I was just surprised when you told me he voiced a whole lot of stuff.
Yeah, I actually like them a lot. Like, I mean, I don't know if they're good people or anything, but like, I've always enjoyed whatever I've seen them do on stage. Hey, Royal Bob, we're glad you made it. Look at that, Royal Bob's here. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I mean, Mongbox told us about hers, Chicago and Firelight. Did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? And did you come to Texas, or were you up there in the Chicago area? All right, we're beaming off. But Tyler, let's get back to talking about this show here. What did you think of the visuals?
Right, they're nice enough. They're good.
Dre Lincoln, thank you. Look at that. We got some bits. We're going to put that towards buying Tyler's Christmas present.
Sweet.
Our Tyler here, he just had a birthday, and so, of course, we gave him a little something for that, too.
Yeah.
So, Tyler,
Happy birthday.
So you just turned the big 40, didn't you, Tyler?
No. Don't be giving me those extra years.
Almost.
29.
So, this is not a very impressive looking intro. They did it as like a low budget cartoon or something, but the real show, it's CG animated and it looks pretty good, especially the ship stuff. Don't you think the ship looks good in the show?
Yeah, it looked good. Yeah, the characters they look fine. I mean, you're not gonna expect world class animation from a Nickelodeon, kids show.
Yeah, but it's like
definitely, good enough.
I mean, a few years back, that would have been theatrical quality animation.
Absolutely
Probably, yeah.
nothing.
Yeah,
Spaz.
but there are little flaws, like there's a part where somebody's eating in that first episode, and it doesn't look like he's eating at all,
Oh,
But,
I
like,
didn't notice that.
Yeah, just little animation flaws here and there, but it's understandable. And yeah, hey, Thyrenia's here too. I'm glad to see you, Thyrenia. Is Wolfie here as well? Oh yeah, didn't she just resubscribe? So of course I should have known she was here. But anyway, sounds like we've got the real voices of Dal and Dreadlocks, so that's nice. That's her name, right?
Dreadlocks? No.
I don't know.
So it's Dreadlocks. You can't prove me wrong. So we got to go find our missing shipmates, and that's the basic premise. Oh, I'm so sorry, Wolfie. Like I said, I'm at the very start of the stream. Like, there's a lot going on, especially when I'm flipping through like 13 movies or however many
Yeah,
it was.
anybody who's past 40 knows that it ain't nothing.
Plus, when you hit 40, you can't remember anything. So, look forward to that, all of our younger viewers. Hey, Sperry Berry Boy's here. It's great to see you, Sperry, one of my favorite streamers. Does our bot do shoutouts? I don't think it does. If our bot could do shoutouts, we would shout out Sperry Berry Boy right now.
Am I supposed
to not remember.
something?
Yeah, you'll be there anytime, young
Okay.
Sperry. He's my Padawan, so. Man, we've got to program a shout out command.
Connect another controller to join.
Uh-oh. Yeah, you haven't push start anything?
Oh, it has co-op.
Sorry. Yeah, it has local co-op, which would be fun.
Cool.
Okay. But Tyler, she pushed a button and it just did this. How do we get her in? Oh,
There.
by pushing start, like I said. Okay.
I-
Nope, you hit something else. But it's okay. All right. Yay, so I'm Dreadlocks and she's, did you say Dal?
I'm Del?
Dal, D-A-L.
Del Taco?
Del.
It's Del Taco, right?
Dal.
The girl...
Yeah.
Sorry, I have a Wednesday on the brain.
Star Wars Supernova. That's not right. The left far around the character. Yeah, we'll talk about Wednesday in a little while. We've got a lot of shows and movies to talk about because we didn't really get a fair chance to... What are you doing? Fair chance to talk about Black Panther 2 last week, I thought, Tyler. We didn't have enough time, really.
It does look like Star Wars a little bit. I definitely got like Star Wars, Clone Wars vibes from watching it.
Yeah, that's true because we're running around with swords. Or at least I have a sword.
Yeah, you do.
What are you...
I was looking for her name.
Character's name? It's Dreadlocks, I told
It's
you.
not Dreadlocks.
They'll say it at some point.
YouTuber... That's nice, Darker Player. Yeah, that's true, they'll say it. I mean, they probably already said it in the intro and I wasn't listening. So, this comes from a developer known as Outright Games. They made that dinosaur game that we streamed a couple
Gwen.
years back. Gwen?
Her name is Gwen.
Gwen Dreadlocks, that's her last name. Anyway, what was that dinosaur game? It was like Disney's Dinosaurus or something. Does anybody remember what that game was called?
No, I just remember there was a lot of
Dinosaur
jumping.
platformer you were playing.
Yeah.
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 And it had 4-player local co-op.
That. And
Gigantosaurus, that was it, right? Was it Gigantosaurus or something?
Sounds right.
Yeah. There's no one can prove us otherwise. So yeah,
right.
use the X button to dash. So dash across, yeah.
Oh,
You got this. Good luck, everybody.
yeah,
Yeah, the publisher was very generous and donated Switch codes for tonight's stream. This is a great game to play on the go and with kids. And this is a cool way to get kids into Star Trek. Like, just...
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what they're going for.
Yeah, because the show,
They
I
need
mean,
a lot of-
obviously it is a kid's show, Tyler, but you noticed some real Star Trek elements to it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Like there's tricorders, and there's a beautiful ship, and there's hologram Janeway. You know, she's a part of it. I wonder if her voice
Was that
is
who
in
that
this
was?
game. Yes, from Star Trek Voyager.
honey's.
I figured it was someone, but I didn't know for sure. I know it wasn't.
Collectibles.
I know it wasn't Captain Kirk.
Honeys. Yeah,
Honeys?
definitely not Captain Kirk. And yeah, it's not like I super care about Janeway, but it's still nice to see her. She's not a good captain, but the actress is fine and everything. But like as a captain, she was actually kind of a bonehead. But
What's up there?
a lot of bad decisions, a lot of problems that could have been avoided.
I don't
Yeah, how do we have to go around from the right? Is that it?
Probably.
Janeway is
Back.
red from Orange is the New Black.
Oh yeah, you're right. She was in that. She's the Russian lady.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Can we
Uh
go up here?
oh. L2 to activate the. How did you climb up?
Tricorder.
Okay.
Just, I think, was it around here maybe?
Oh, is that a breakable wall?
I don't know. No. I thought maybe.
So I've got a phaser. Man, we're going to miss this collectible. This
Towards
is the most
edge
basic
and jump
stuff.
Down. Produce X to climb up.
Probably just go around and get it or something.
I mean, that's what
That's
you...
what I was thinking.
That little
but-
rabbit or something, that's a collectible?
Yeah, he's a collectible.
But you can't go
Collectibles are the worst, by the
that
way.
way.
Am I right, Simius?
Collectibles are cool.
Hold R2 to shoot.
Are you serious, Tyler?
Yeah, I like collectibles. Gives you something to do besides play the game.
Maybe
But
we
they
can
screw up the
punch
flow of the
this.
game. You can't just play. You have to stop and check a guide and all that crap.
Well, you don't need to check it, guy. You don't need to get the collectible, you know.
But if you're going to get them, it screws up the flow of the game.
I mean, that's your own fault for
That's tech guy.
For
ruining
into the
the flow of
mechanic?
yourself. Yeah, but I mean, if you can't get a collectible, then you move on with the game. You can
See,
come back to
Sperry-
it later.
I mean, if the game even lets you come back later, they don't always.
Okay, well then you beat the game without the collectible.
The diviner, he found us. The diviner is her dad, and he is oh wait, he's dead. Okay, so spoilers for the show apparently.
Even if I lost my mind. The memories you lost will come back.
Does her dad die in the show?
We're
We
not
don't know
all the
that.
way through the season. We're like halfway through it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's weird that they would actually spoil a story point like that, but he
maybe
might be
it's
alive.
Like a season 2, based on season 2 or something.
Yeah, that could well be it, because only season 1 is on Paramount Plus. Uh-oh, Spaz says he's dead. Good to see you. Spazpole drew a comic about cow poop, and it's a real nice comic.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not real into cow poop in general, but he did a good job.
What is this?
And when's the last time you drew a comic, Tyler?
It's been a while.
Exactly. Me too. I did draw them back in the day, though,
What
in
is
high school
that?
especially.
I used to
Shoe-
draw
Yeah, which way do we go? Shoes?
Like, you know, basketball shoes and stuff, like designing cool, fancy sneakers.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I did in my art class.
Do you have
Something
any-
to draw?
You have any scanned or photographed?
No. No, they were horrible. I'm not much of an artist.
Well, I
Neither
mean,
am I.
you must have enjoyed it somewhat, right?
No, I just had to take an art credit.
I see. Dang, Tyler. But why shoes in particular?
Because it gave me... Because
Hey,
that was
we-
actually
Hey.
interesting.
Yes.
Well, because I liked...
We got the
I liked
collectible.
basketball shoes. Look at that. You got it after all. Oh my goodness. It's amazing.
What if their
'Cause I was,
shoes...
like, big into basketball in high school and stuff.
I see. What about, like, for actual basketball players? You know, grotesquely oversized shoes?
I just drew regular sized ones.
I see. Yeah, because, like, they're so giant. It's weird looking.
Yeah, they are large beings and with large feet.
Yep.
Hey, Galadrius.
Galadrius is here. Glad to see you.
Oops, sorry, I'm stuck.
He's lying.
I keep thinking I'm the girl.
You're so wrong, Tom. So wrong. Yeah, so anyway, the show has a mildly serialized plot, you know, like character relationships develop and things like that, and apparently somebody's father dies or whatever. But I do think if you like Star Trek and you like kids stuff too, you know, like a lot of us enjoy kids movies or Disney things and such, that it's worth a watch. I wouldn't watch it instead of Lower Decks, because Lower Decks is excellent, you know, but still, this is a pretty good show.
Okay, I just want to point out that they said we should run from these, and then we walked toward them.
Yeah, let's not and say we did.
I'm just saying. That happened.
So much for staying out of sight. Change of plan.
Change of plan.
Attack. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, can I use my phaser now?
Yeah.
So we're fighting robots. You know, in the show, the bad guys are robots, aren't they? Can you
Oh,
guess why
not
they're
you.
robots, Tyler?
So that they can kill them without actually having to kill people.
Exactly.
Another victory.
So that they
Range
don't
weapons.
bleed on screen.
All that and more. Wait, I should have read what it said.
Said
Hold
you
R2
can
to
dash
shoot.
to. They do ranged attacks. You can dash to avoid them.
I'm just going to shoot him with my phaser. I'm setting
do you
phasers
do
on
that?
fun. R2.
R2.
Right trigger, in other words.
R2.
There's-
Mine
I
doesn't
thought
do
this
it.
was,
Oh,
I
yeah,
thought
it
this
does.
was Star Trek.
They're pretty much the same, Tyler. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
No, everybody says Andor is great, and we still have
everyone
not
likes
started.
Andor, but But everyone like said Kenobi was great and it wasn't, and everyone said Boba Fett was great and it wasn't. So I don't think that Star Wars fans really have a good grasp on what's great and what's not great.
Well, I mean, that part is true, Tyler, but I don't think anyone really said, like, people didn't like Boba Fett even when it was airing, you know, and Obi-Wan, I guess people liked a little better. But, like, we were one of the few people I knew who were enjoying Boba Fett, you know, but I was also having to make excuses for it.
Yeah. I like that they got a 100-year-old actor to play Boba Fett.
Well, he's so old, but it's the writing that's the real problem, you know? Like, I like that guy, Tamara Morrison. Even though he's not particularly charismatic, there's just something about him that I like. What am I grabbing now?
The
Power
power
cube.
Grab the block. Power cube generates power.
You don't say.
Puzzle game.
Stop power. Oh, great. We gotta do puzzles. I know how you love puzzles.
Paul loves puzzles.
Chicago does not like the Boba Fett
Let's see
show.
over here.
Okay.
And then we can
Yeah,
go-
but do you like the Mandalorian? Wait, firstly, is there stuff on the left?
I was gonna say you didn't
Because-
check the other side.
Yeah.
first.
If
Well, you gotta.
Oh,
put the
we have to
thing
move it back. Crap. Okay, my bad. Oh, you do it. Did you like the Mandalorian episodes of Boba Fett, Chicago? The 2 episodes that are nakedly just extra episodes of The Mandalorian. Unique plants on this planet. Collect all of them to send to the Protostar and unlock upgrades. Cool, why not?
Okay.
That is a Star Trek thing to do, Tyler, collecting samples.
It is.
And it's not something they do in Star Wars. Since when the only kind of
They
samples
talk
they
about
collect... Blood
they talk about-
samples.
Fuel quality in Andor.
That's... Oh, really?
I believe so.
Yeah, but in Star Wars, you know, they'll collect some blood samples so they can measure the midichlorians. You know,
Midichlorians,
that's
true.
every Star Wars fan's favorite thing. So they
Yeah.
include that a lot.
I love a good midichlorian.
Heck yeah, I wish I
Because,
had
you
more in
know-
my own life.
Everybody's gonna be evil because they have so much metachlorians in there.
Yeah. Okay, so Chicago did like those episodes, but what did you think of the Obi-Wan show? 'Cause the thing is, we watched both of those shows, and I'm a bit burned by them. Like, I didn't hate them, but I also have a real hard time picking another Star Wars show to watch, knowing how low quality those two are.
I
Even
like this one. Now, Boba Fett, but
Yeah.
except for the Mandalorian.
Technology. I was thinking that too, Gwen.
yeah, Mandalorian season 3 had better be great. That's all I gotta say. But no, we will still watch Andor, but we just haven't made the time. And now we're watching Wednesday. Have you heard of that one, Tyler?
Oh
I have with Adam's Family.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm a big fan of the Addams Family, Tyler, so of course we had to check it out. And Brandy is a fan of young adult fiction, especially involving
high school
schools.
drama.
Yes, if there's a school involved, she loves that, like an academy or a university.
I don't know about that.
Okay, so Chicago liked how Obi-Wan ended, but did not like the ride as a whole.
I do like Tim Burton, however, and he directed it. So
I don't. I really
I
don't like him.
love Tim
I
Burton.
remember
Yeah.
liking him in like 1993, maybe.
Love it.
But did you watch his Alice in Wonderland movie?
Switch.
I did not see that one.
It's so bad.
People liked that one.
I liked it.
If you look at it with a critical eye, I mean, firstly, it has this hideous Red Queen, like the ugliest version of the Red Queen ever.
Isn't that his wife in it?
But that's
Yeah,
supposed
yeah,
to
I mean,
be
she's-
the
Like
way.
the
she's a babe.
Fish lips.
Yeah,
You
like
were
she's a babe, but
supposed-
no, they did this horrible CG cartoony thing with her, and
But
she
you were
looks
supposed
ridiculous.
to hate her.
But like,
Yeah.
That's
it's
like the character.
it's so green screeny. The whole movie is utterly artificial. Were there any sets? Not very many, I'm sure. But like, there's a part where Johnny Depp's character, the Mad Hatter, does this dance, and that dance is nothing more than 2 middle fingers to the audience. It's like Tim Burton saying, like, "Look what I can get away with, you jerks," and just it's
Dude,
the worst
he
thing
is- He
ever.
is.
Why'd you close
Can we
it?
do it again?
Yeah, that dance
Beetlejuice.
is the worst.
Tim
Oh, hey,
Burton.
Galadrius.
Tim
Ah.
Burton's
Yeah,
awful.
I came here to beat up Tyler.
Beetle. Aw, but Beetlejuice
No.
is great. Yes.
Beetlejuice is great. But no, just to go over here and Tyler
One of
a
us
little
has
bit.
to hold it.
Okay, let me look here longer. Yeah, go for it.
Well, I was about to say Andor is brilliant because it's weird. These fans, they watch stuff like Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi. Oh, this isn't the heart and soul of Star Wars. What we want is story. And Andor delivers that in spades, but then everybody's like, well, why is everything taking so long? You know, they can't be happy with anything. They can't be happy with anything. I mean, the bottom line is I really enjoyed the heck out of Andor, but then I also enjoyed the heck out of, obviously I enjoyed Obi-Wan, but that's just me. Not everybody has to, but I'm just saying it doesn't seem like there's like a common ground to please all Star Wars fans. It's
Sort of like Sonic the Hedgehog, is that what you're saying?
well, sort of like, people like The Last Jedi, then there are people who like Rise of Skywalker, then there are people who swear up and down that the original movies will never be beat. And
Anyone who says they like The Rise of Skywalker is lying.
no, they're probably they're Disney-fied. They're Disney-fied.
Maybe
It
that.
might-
No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there might be really young people because I liked Phantom Menace.
Yeah, when you're a kid, you don't know the difference.
So,
right?
Well,
if you really
Phantom
only
Menace
saw
came out
7,
at a
8,
time.
9,
He loved hearing about those tax routes.
yeah.
He's like,
I mean,
yeah, we got to get the trade routes.
trade,
Well, let's
trade
be fair.
taxation.
He's like,
Phantom
these
Menace-
space Jews are compelling characters.
Space Jews. Jews are in space.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're not going
I
to
think we
copyright
already.
strike.
Did we do that?
Did we already go?
Anyway,
That's where we came from, yeah.
But no, Phantom Menace, I mean, the reason why it was so immensely popular, it introduced a new generation to the Star Wars mania that so many went through in the late 70s and early 80s as kids.
Yeah, I mean, it's
so-
more Star Wars, and that's fine,
Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
it
I
doesn't
mean, we
make
don't have that
it
anymore.
good.
Well, not everything's on the level of the original movies, let's be fair. But there was
Yeah,
some
most
stuff
things. Apparently
really
Andor
cool.
is. Yeah, and Mandalorian,
really-
obviously.
I loved Rogue One. I mean, that's me.
Yeah, no, I don't hate Rogue One. I don't like it as much as a lot of people, but it was fine. It's not bad.
So Andor's about on that level. So if you
I
don't,
think I have to do this.
Wait, let's check over
Nope.
here.
Oh, sorry.
This one was already open, so let's check
Okay.
here first. Yeah, that is true, Spazpol. Even though Return of the Jedi started to have some bad habits that would later be much worse in Phantom Menace. Collect all the relics to get stuff. Sorry, Tyler?
Return of the Jedi is not amazing.
Yeah, but it's not terrible, right?
No, it has Ewoks in it.
I think Return of the
That's what
Jedi
you
was
love
just
about it.
it was made as a feel-good chapter of the film. I mean, you have to understand, Empire Strikes Back bummed out so many people that if Return of the Jedi continued on that route, fans wouldn't be able to live with themselves. So they had to do something uplifting for Return of the Jedi.
I would
Plus
say
all the teddy bears.
I think Return of the Jedi compares to Return of the King and the Lord of the Rings movies because Return of the King has a lot of goofy stuff in it, but it finishes the story and you already care about the characters. Oh, I can
Actually,
How
That's-
do we need to jam it open.
you cannot climb up if there's obstacles on the ledge. You got to come break these, and then I can go up.
Well,
Come break 'em.
okay.
Can you go to the right? Yeah, and then down, down. This-
I know this,
you're-
but I can't. I was not going that way, but things weren't going that way, and it says we both have to get up there and both press a switch.
Yeah, no, the Lord of the Rings books don't have anyone like
Go down.
surfing on an elephant or things like that. That's
Well-
that's all Peter Jackson.
yeah, but he did an amazing job still, getting most of the message across compared to what the Amazon series was.
All right, you get
Well,
that
I
one?
mean, I don't know. I love the Amazon series. You didn't like it? Okay,
Thanks.
let's do it.
It wasn't
Tyler, he's-
bad. It wasn't bad, but you compare it to the Peter Jackson films, and he still had more of the essence down. I didn't mind. the
Well, because
Amazon
it's
series
it's
itself,
directly adapting the real books. Like they have
Yep.
to make up a story for.
Yes, there was no Tom Bombadil.
Yeah,
We've
Tom
already had
Bombadil
this
was sorely
discussion.
missed. Perfect Zero in particular feels very
Exactly.
left out because that's his other nickname besides Tom Daffodil. Is Tom
Not
Bombadil.
Daffodil.
I don't know who Tom Bombadil is.
He's this magical character that saves the day once or twice in the first Lord of the Rings, and it's nice. And they just left him out.
He's a very charismatic character. That it's one of the ones the hobbits run into first, but he's only in the books.
Look at that. This part looks good.
And which textbook was that?
Galadrius, have you seen this show?
What show?
The Star Trek
Star
Prodigy.
Trek.
Trek
I have
Prodigy.
not yet. It's still on my viewing
Oh.
list.
It's good.
Do you have Paramount Plus?
Get the protostar?
I do, but I've been watching, Yellowstone and Bar Rescue, so you'll have to forgive that.
BF.
Bar Rescue?
It's a reality show where this guy named John Taffer goes and rescues bars that are really losing business because the owners are idiots or whatever. So he goes through, he chews them out and everything. Then he, tries to help the employees do better. Then he redoes the bar, and it's supposedly a happy ending. I don't know. I don't buy it, but it's hilarious to watch.
Do they rescue bars from the mafia?
No,
there any
no,
of that?
no, no. It's not like that.
Oh.
It's
No.
just from the owners. The owners
It's a
that are idiots.
business.
Is Patrick Swayze in this show?
No,
he's
it's not
not.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Sorry, but
Roadhouse.
Tyler likes
Why
some
is
reality.
everything Roadhouse?
Roadhouse is great,
You
man.
know
but,
why? Because of Family Guy. That's it. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, but also you should just watch it. There's so much interesting
Roadhouse.
stuff for a young man to enjoy in that movie.
Yeah, Roadhouse is the
Healthy young
best
man.
Christmas movie ever.
Really? Is it a Christmas movie?
No, but at Mystery Science Theater 3000, they do jokes.
Oh yeah,
about
the
that.
Patrick Swayze Christmas.
Patrick
That's
Swayze
right.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Die Hard's a Christmas movie. We know that.
Yes.
But Tyler, have you seen this bar rescue show? You like reality stuff.
Oh, I like reality competition. Well, I guess it's kind of competition-y, but no, I haven't seen that.
I think the main reason to
heard
watch
of it.
Bar Rescue is John Taffer. He's the host, and he screams at everybody. Shut it down! Shut it down! He's just like, hey, you're an idiot.
And Icky
That's why
says
that
it's
talk
very similar
show
to
is
Kitchen
so-
Nightmares.
Okay, hang on.
Wait, it was
Yeah,
back
Well,
there?
he's no
There's back
Ramsey.
Oh, there's one up
Fixed
ahead.
a
There's also
restaurant
one
or
here.
whatever.
Are you sure?
Or like
Yeah,
Queer Eye
there's
for the
right here,
Straight
wouldn't
Guy,
it?
where they
Can't
fix
pick 'em
up
up.
someone
It's
who
not
needs
that one?
fixing up.
Yeah,
you can't,
so it's
you can't
standard
voice
thing.
Gordon Ramsay. Come on, you can't replace Gordon.
Royal
Yeah, why
Bob.
did it go into split
Wow.
screen?
Oh, because we got far away from each other. Isn't that cool that it lets you do
Oh.
that? I didn't realize it until just now.
How does it
Yeah.
how do you get out of it?
Get close together, I bet. Or maybe not. Maybe this part is just scripted to be split screen.
Oh, possibly.
Okay, sorry. Okay, come back in.
Alright. So, hold this.
I guess. What does it do? Lets me through. Okay. And we're
Uh-huh.
still split screen.
Yeah. Because I can't.
Yeah, what if we didn't want it to be split screen, though? Then what would we
Then
do?
you have to do
Like you said,
that.
it's probably scripted to be.
Okay. So now
Can
can,
I let go?
stop?
I think so. Now pick up the cube. What does it do?
Okay, hang on. I hang it.
Yeah.
I pick up the cube,
So,
and where do I put it?
sometimes developers of kids games just can't help having puzzles, right? It's just like the Lego games. Like, they can't just be a beat 'em up. They have to have all the puzzle crap.
Well, if I recall, doesn't the new God of War have puzzles?
Where
It
do
could. I haven't played
Yeah, it
it.
has lots of them.
It has a few.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
jobs
God of War
to solve.
games have always had
There.
puzzles.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's not just kids games.
Have you, Tyler, have you beaten that one? Or have you
haven't
gotten it?
beaten it, no.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I'm confused,
So you need to
'cause-
come back, and we just need to find...
Do I push this back over there? You have to.
Hold on. I
Hold
don't...
that.
What do we do to open that one?
I don't know.
Okay, this opens it. So you got to get
Yeah.
through somehow. Yeah, so put it back on.
Okay. And then.
Yeah, they do drag out playtime, like
If
Icky
I
says.
do this switch.
Exactly.
now
Let me mash
that's-
some buttons.
See, if I do that switch, that one goes down, but I can't go through.
By the way, I don't like to complain, but last week's stream was super fun, and all of you guys who didn't come for it, we really missed you, and I hope you had important things to do. But
I
anyway,
can't get
I
through.
forgot what it was already.
it was the Sega Genesis stream. You were,
Oh,
I mean, you
yeah.
were here, Tyler, but I mean, like, that's my favorite kind of stream to do.
See, as soon as I stop, it won't
Where
let
was
me
Royal
through.
Bob? Where was Bob Jones? Where was a bunch of other people?
Go
Anyway.
go back into that other room.
Me? Do I let go?
Is that where you came from?
Wait, don't you let go? We came
Go-
from
go
left
to your
and
room.
down.
Go to
Alright,
your
if I
room.
do
I've
that,
been
that goes
bad.
down, so you got to come up here.
But then none of us, somehow we have to get her up here so that we can go through the...
You can't just climb.
Maybe
where you
right
Wait,
there.
oh
started,
yeah,
right?
you can climb now because we broke those things. Try that.
Okay.
Yeah, leave that.
Shh. Okay.
Now you know.
No, it wasn't Thanksgiving. It was a Saturday. Thanksgiving is explicitly on a Thursday, Royal Bob.
Alright.
Anyway,
It wasn't
But
Thanksgiving
now
like
this
2
does
days ago.
nothing.
yes.
This does.
You could go through.
Oh.
I'm holding it open for you.
Okay, gotcha.
and let's get whatever that
What?
is. Hey, look, it's Alejandro. Well, Alejandro, we're used to you missing,
Alright.
I'm sad to say, but it's very nice to see you today. Look at that.
I'm back.
He was just messaging me on Discord like yesterday or earlier today, I forget.
Now.
Good to see our buddy. Now where do we go?
I don't know.
There's another door you need to go through.
So
Where?
go get this. and
Is it
put
up there? That's not a
Oh,
door.
it's right there.
No,
Oh.
leave that. Okay. Yeah. So it must be down here somewhere. Wait, is that where we came from? Did it open that door if we put it back there?
Yes.
Okay, and then you can just come back around from the right path. We'll do
Okay,
that.
gotcha.
Yay.
But no, that's not going to work because I can't get through this door.
That's true, Chicago. It could have been possible, but no, we were looking at the numbers, and we were just like, man, why don't people like this
Both of you
stream?
go into that room.
We both have to.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because somebody has to hold the door open.
and then one of them hold the switch, and the other one carries the block all the
Okay.
way around.
All right. Well. Oh, but crap. That block has to be there, or the switch on the right won't operate.
Oh, the switch
That
doesn't
sucks.
operate?
Yeah, so we can't pull it back down. There's no
Okay.
way. You gotta put it back on, or we're stuck in here. Oh, Alejandro is here in spirit. That's beautiful.
Alright, well, let's see what
Go
we got.
check out the other switch again.
That just
Yeah.
has like a very simple...
Yeah, it just had an
But I can
item
do
in it once we
this.
went
So
over.
now you hold that switch.
Me?
No, me.
Phone.
And you go
No,
get
Paul.
that...
Or whoever.
Yeah, go get the block and then try to put it on it.
Yeah, now grab the block. and see what
Okay.
happens.
Because,
Yeah,
see, I'm
alright.
holding it open.
Okay.
Yeah, like that.
Oh, it
Okay.
worked.
And
You're
like
right.
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good call, guys. Now
And
you're still
then
coming
Now,
from
I
the
now,
right.
go,
release
now go
it.
down to the bridge and talk to
Yeah.
the troll, and the troll will let you into the mountain where you can get
There
the
you
gold.
go.
That's a different series entirely. No.
So it is.
And this we both have to press.
So
Come on. Press.
something great just came out on Disney Plus. Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special.
I
Boy
loved it.
Meets World extended.
Yeah.
Boy Meets World.
The director's cut of A Christmas Carol Muppets.
they did.
Hey,
did
man.
that out.
They are doing that December 9th.
With like
Yeah,
a
I know,
new
look.
song or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Not with like an old song. That's,
Oh, I think that's
Yeah.
on the Blu-ray already, but yeah, that's cool though.
Yeah,
The
it's gonna be
extended
on
version.
December 9th. It's going to be on the extended version.
Sort of like, speaking of the Addams Family, there's an extended version of the Addams Family on 4K Blu-ray. Like, they recently put it out. So it has an extra part that they cut out. Just one little part, but hey, why not? All right, Royal Bob saw it last night as well. So, Tyler, give us the premise of this Christmas special.
So it's Christmas time on Earth, even though they are on nowhere
Yeah.
and
Wait, where?
Nowhere.
nowhere.
They gotta be somewhere, Tyler.
No,
They're
no.
on nowhere.
I'm going to hit him.
Oh.
Peter Quill is sad because Gamora turned into a butterfly and flew away.
Well, no. It was his Christmas was ruined by.
Yeah, he's not specifically
Michael
sad
Rooker's
about her.
Yeah, but he's down. He's still down.
Yondu?
You mentioned that Gamora's gone.
I guess you're right. He could be down. Yeah, he's down in addition.
But they also say
one of
that
them.
like that
Oh, you gotta come help me.
Yondu ruined
crap.
Christmas for him.
X.
Yeah, they do
So-
say that. Trophy!
So Drax and Mantis want to do something nice for him.
Nice. And isn't Mantis just the best?
Yeah, Mantis is like.
Although
I mean,
she
I
has
didn't
a-
like it as much as you guys, but Mantis is great.
She had a total personality change, though.
I don't think it's a change. She was childlike and innocent.
She was a lot angrier.
In this?
Yeah, she was
Yes.
a little angrier and a little more of like a mature adult. But I mean,
Yes.
that's fair. Like she's actually around mature adults instead of like no one but ego. So
Oh,
I-
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Hey, look, it's Zero
But-
Texas. We're glad to see you. He was here last week.
But yeah,
I know,
Mantis
she
is
told-
the star for sure.
Hi.
But
Christmas
Drax has a role too. He helps out Mantis. They go to Earth to get Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, which is not a spoiler because that's in the trailer.
Yeah, he's in the trailers and he's all over the place. So yeah, it's a
Yeah, he's-
heartwarming special.
He's playing himself. I was hoping there'd be a reference to him being the bad guy from X-Men First Class, but no, there's no such reference.
Yeah, that's alternate
Oh,
universe.
I think we go here. I think we
Up
go here.
Yeah,
But there are lots of Easter eggs like in this movie. I won't spoil any, but there's some good references here that I think fans will truly enjoy.
somebody said there was a Mark Hamill cameo, but I didn't see it. Do you know if there is?
I believe. Now that you mention it, I'll have to watch it again.
Yeah, it could be wrong.
There was a God of War shout out. I will say that.
Was there
Oh, Mark is at the end, Royal Bob says. That's wild. We're going to have to look
Where?
for that. Wearing a funny hat, he
And
says.
the God of War shout out or Mark. Yeah, he's at the end after they do the song. I think
Huh,
he's
weird.
just sipping on something. He doesn't say anything.
I did not realize. It zooms right in on him.
Weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was moving quickly.
But Tyler, I think my favorite thing is who Drax beats up. I don't want to spoil it, but it's hilarious.
Oh
Yeah, it's a
I
little
didn't-
ref.
Yeah, no, it's great. That's great. Yeah.
I didn't get what that reference was to.
Yeah, Tyler only watched sports when he was a kid, so he doesn't know about anything from people's childhoods.
Was it
if
like
you know,
Well,
It was not. Well, technically they're Transformers now because Hasbro bought the GoBots, and we don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, there's a GoBot reference in this movie, and I liked GoBots when I was a kid.
I just didn't know why Drax was mad at him.
Yeah, that was just random silliness. No,
Oh, okay.
No, there was a joke. They were like, his family was killed by GoBots or something. Yeah, so they're just being silly.
I mean, I like the God
we
of
missed
War
a rally.
reference. The Batman got a mention.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I love it.
Okay,
Batman.
let's avoid spoilers.
I won't say where, but it was funny. That's it. I won't say anything else.
I thought we kept it pretty vague. But yeah, anyway, it is very fun. It's 47 minutes long. It has a nice comedic tone, but there's obviously some heart with the Christmas stuff. But Tyler, what did you think of...
Even Brian says, just stop talking.
What do you think of Groot, though, Tyler?
it looks like the football players on Fox, like on their robots that they use in the advertisements.
We haven't talked about how adorable Cosmo is.
Oh, Cosmo is terrific. It's nice to see a little more Cosmo, who is already in the existing Guardians movies, but a little more this time.
Yeah.
But am I wrong? Was Groot a guy in a suit and then enhanced with computers?
No, remember, over the years, he's grown back into his normal state.
But it
after
really
he was
looks like someone in
Guardians-
a costume.
No, it's him. He's just grown back into his frame. Because you understand, the original Guardians, he had a big, large frame like that. He was only
No,
like
he was
a
lanky.
He
He
was
was
really
lanky.
skinny, yeah.
Yeah.
He was a little
His
taller.
face
I
was
thought he a
different,
little
though.
taller.
Because yeah, it was motion captured a guy wearing stilts, but he was lanky, and this is a beefy. To me, it looks like the concessions they had to make because someone is inside of a costume, which wasn't true before. And I could be totally wrong about that. Obviously, when you see his face, it's CG, but
Well, maybe he just ate a lot of sap. I mean, he did sit around playing Defender all that time.
yeah, if anyone knows about how he was brought to life for the special, let us know. But yeah, otherwise, we'll move on. Just suffice to say, it's great. Alejandro never
great
watched
traits
Thor.
being generous, but it's all right. It's cute.
I enjoyed it.
It's just what it's supposed to
It's
be, and I love James.
touchy-feely and gross.
It's supposed to be touchy-feely. It's a Christmas special.
Out of all the other Christmas stuff out there, it's probably the most entertaining because otherwise, what do you have? You have A Christmas Story Christmas, which is okay, I guess, but then you have Spirited, this weird movie with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds. It's like
Oh
a
yeah, I didn't see
musical
that.
comedy
I like the
thing.
Nintendo Christmas from last year.
By the way,
8-Bit
it's Janeway.
Christmas.
Do you see Janeway?
8-Bit
I like
Christmas
that
is
one.
great. With Neil
I
Patrick
love
Harris,
that
right?
movie.
That
Yeah.
was good.
Hey, it's Janeway.
Yeah.
Janeway.
Is it voiced by the same lady?
Kate, what's
By
her
the
name?
actress?
That's a good question. I'm not
so.
able to hear very
Hang on,
much
hang on.
because we're all talking.
Oh yeah, Icky said there's that one where
Oh my
Hopper
gosh.
plays an evil
Mulgrew,
Santa.
yeah.
It looks. He's not evil. He's a hero. He's like
Oh.
John McClane from Die Hard.
Yeah, it looks kind of cool.
Thank you, Brian.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. That is like what I. Who's voiced by the same? Oh,
Janeway.
Janeway is. That's nice.
I
Thank you.
was pretty sure.
But yeah, that Santa movie. What's it called? It's a play on words. Galadrius, you know what it's called.
Violent Night. Or
What?
something.
Yeah, Violent
Yeah.
Night. That's it.
Violent Night, yeah, the one with David Harbour and
Yeah.
John Leguizamo.
As a teenager, I wrote stories with
John
Santa as an
Leguizamo.
action
Oh my
hero.
God.
Yeah, he's the bad guy in
Yeah,
that.
he's
But-
in this after he was complaining so much about Mario.
But I mean, it's
Yeah.
just. Yeah, he complained that they didn't cast diversely for the voices.
Kate Mulgrew is in the game. She voiced the character of Jane.
Yeah, well, yeah, Human Brian looked that up.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
so that's pretty cool. I mean, this is. It seems like a really good adaptation of
Yeah.
the show. You know.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Violent Night. It's actually directed by the guy that did what was it? Hansel and Gretel Witch Hunters.
Which I have not seen, but I know
Adam
people
Wingate.
enjoy it.
It's really good, yeah. I mean, so I expect this to be nothing short of a bloody masterpiece. Right up there with Santa Claus Conquers the Martians.
See, I was afraid it was like a Santa Claus horror movie, like, oh, Santa Claus is killing people, he's become evil, But
Like a
no, it's
drama.
yeah,
It's
but
Die Hard. It's Die Hard at Christmas.
exactly, he's saving Christmas and
saving.
fighting bad guys in awesome, ballsy ways, and that's cool. So yeah, I'm all over that. We're gonna see that in the theater.
Yeah, so am I. It's gonna be fun.
Nice. And by the way, we have a choice of planets to go to here, so it's like we're not actually flying around exploring, because obviously this is a little bit more of a simplified game.
Right.
But at least you do get to pick stuff like this, so that's cool.
Yeah.
And there's a completion percentage for replay value. So like Tyler said, we can go back and get collectibles or whatever.
Hey, is it just me, or is December kind of a busy month for games this year? Because we're getting what? Callisto
getting?
Protocol, Midnight Suns, and the new Need for Speed this coming week. And I
No.
know we're also getting Elevator Action Returns
Oops.
as tribute. And then a little bit after that, I think you interviewed these guys over on your site, Ninja Squad, or
Jitsu Squad.
Jitsu Squad. I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah, which is an indie game, but a really cool one. And by the way, even though we can pick those other planets, it won't let us actually go to them. So I take back the compliment I just gave the game.
Well, I have to say that they always try to get a whole lot of stuff out right around Christmas because that's when people are buying
yeah,
gifts.
the holiday season.
I'm just thinking like maybe Callisto could have come out around Halloween, but people.
Maybe
got
it just
scared.
wasn't quite ready or something.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they've been delayed a lot of stuff. They delayed like Dead Island 2 to April, so you know.
Low Sweet, River City Girls 2, Low Sweet points out. That for me is going to be like. Actually, I have 2 games of the year that I'm most looking forward to, and that's Dark Tide, which comes out next week or this week.
Well, it's out next week for
Next
PC.
week.
Xbox, I think, is like next year.
Is it actually not the same year?
It's going to be early next year for Xbox. They said.
Okay, so I'm super excited for Dark Tide because Vermintide, I've played that for probably about 100 hours,
So
like
good.
all
That
across
is a good
platforms.
game.
It's wonderful, yeah.
It's a great
And then River City Girls 2, which the River City Girls games, particularly Part 1, are amazing, you know, so that will be very exciting.
I'm hearing that'll be December 1st. That's the date that they have for the Japanese eShop release, but it could be different. With
Yeah, there is no official announcement. They have not. WayForward, like, I'm in good with WayForward, you know, like, they really like me because I write about everything they do. And they have not announced an official date, so maybe they're about to, or we'll see.
Oh, it could be a surprise. They just did release a Ruby game, what was it, Downfall? They just released that, and they didn't really give too much wait time on that either. It might just be one of those holiday surprises.
Yeah, that's true. They didn't give us, but like they've been hyping this one up in particular for a long time. River City Girls 2, like that's their biggest game of the year for sure.
It'd be
So,
great. I hear really good things about it.
Yep, I can't
So-
wait.
When we got back in here, I had to press start again.
Really, that's
Ah.
wacky.
It seems like
You
I have
didn't
to
keep
push start
her
on
signed
every
in,
level.
yeah, which is not a huge inconvenience,
Yeah,
but still.
no.
Yeah,
just-
and by the way, I
it was
did
weird.
get Ruby Arrowfall, and I would have pre-streamed it, but just these last couple weeks have been busy. But Ruby Arrowfall was supposed to be co-op, and then they ended up cutting the features, so I don't, you know, I'm not going to review it, but...
Right.
He's being nice. I made him watch another episode of Wednesday.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Instead of doing a pre-stream, we watched the second episode of Wednesday. Have you checked that out, Galadrius?
A little bit. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good show so far.
It's not as Addams Family-like as I would like, you know, and the
Well, I mean, you understand.
Gomez
It's a
Gomez
spin-off
is
series.
miscast. Yeah, well,
Well-
yeah, of course. Louis, what's his name? Louis Gomez? No,
Luis Goodman.
Yeah, Louis Goodman. Like, I like him.
Guzman.
Yeah, but he just doesn't have anything near the level of charisma from
He
either
does
of the
not.
other on-screen Gomez's. You know, we've
Here's
had
the
John
thing.
Aston and Raul Julia, who are both
Here's
amazing.
the thing. I mean, like Tim Burton said, he was going for something more along the lines of the original material, of
Yeah.
like the shorter, stouter Gomez.
Yes,
It's not that I mind him being a little ugly, although I know that people do mind that, but he's just like, he doesn't have the charisma. Charisma is what I'm missing from him.
Well, I mean, you want to know what
Representative
tripped me
Jones
out.
is still hot. I'm just putting it out there.
And you know what? I like Fred Armisen as Fester.
We haven't got to
We haven't got
him
there
being in
yet.
the show
Well,
yet.
I won't- I
We've
won't
only watched the
spoil
first
it
2
yet.
episodes.
I mean, you'll see him soon enough. But
yeah, I saw a
thought
trailer
that
with
was-
him, and he looked good in it, so
Yeah.
that's probably fine.
Yeah, so you know, I think it's a pretty good show so far, and I know you've seen Christina Ricci already.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, she's in it a lot.
Yeah, she's
And by the
great
way,
to have
she replaced an actress who quit like mid-show. Like they had filmed some scenes, and the actress quit, supposedly quit. It could be that they're saving face, but so then they brought Ricci in.
Agreed,
Yeah, she
Michael.
wasn't planned to be there from the start.
Ricci seems more like a natural fit anyway.
Boys.
Out of people who watched Rings of Power, you're the only one I met who wasn't hot on it. We thought it was fantastic.
I like Brandykatz.
But Tyler still needs to watch it, don't you, T-Dog?
Yes,
Yeah.
I know it. I'm talking
don't
about
know.
the trilogy Dark Player 2. That's what I'm talking about.
We have two?
Borg would have crushed the
I
Empire.
was
What are we doing?
Yeah, no, the Empire sucks. Like, that's my least favorite thing about Star Wars, and we've talked about this before, is the culture of the Empire is ridiculous. Because everyone is just, like, constantly backstabbing and in fear and such. And, like, there's no way they could develop space travel and art and things like that, like, in a culture that's so cartoonishly evil.
I mean,
So, I don't like that about it.
If the Emperor can build like an entire fleet of ships with his hands, I'm pretty sure he could crush the Borg cube like an ice tray.
Okay, but him building that fleet of ships is
Okay,
not,
I'm gonna
not
die
cool,
here in a
so-
minute.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, if he's got that kind of power, I think, oh look, it's a Borg cube. Come here, I'll put you into a giant glass.
But for what I want from
Build
Star
a
Wars,
fleet of ships.
yeah, don't you remember the last movie? There's like they had a bunch of Star Destroyers out of nowhere.
Yeah, he
I
just
didn't see the ninth.
he
movie.
brought him out of the
Oh.
ground, and they had power and
Yeah,
everything.
you're not missing out on
8 was
anything
so
important.
bad that yeah.
And 8 is still better than 9. Like as bad as quote bad as
That's
8
what I've
is,
heard.
9 is way worse. So yeah.
I've used a bit of Bajoran magic to cloak the protostar. No one has noticed us. This
All
planet
right, we're
once
just
had
enjoying the
terrible
story
natural
here.
resources.
So anyway, for me, Wednesday, it's a little bit. Wednesday, the character. Firstly, she's a Mary Sue. She's like super good at everything except for social things, which, you know, like she's. Like, there's a part where she's. This is not a spoiler, but there's a part where she's going to do some archery. And I was telling Brandy, like, she's going to totally rock it. And then she takes it and she totally rocks it because she's good at everything. So it's a little. That's too predictable and, like, too much of a fantasy thing. But anyway, like, she is. I guess she's going to soften up as the show goes on because she's also, like, real antisocial and a little bit of an annoying person. But.
You can use your something to interrupt laser beams.
I should have watched that.
X,
Shield.
I think.
Oh, okay.
And then
So I can let you
go
through.
back.
Anyway, I would be interested. How does everybody else
But
think
I
of it?
think
Like,
I
is she a little
need
too
one
good
of
at
those
everything, or
things.
am I just being sensitive about that?
Wasn't she always? Wasn't Pugsley like the inferior child?
Yes.
Yeah.
Always.
Not necessarily. She like
Oh
bullied
yeah,
him a little bit.
no. He was. She was always tying him up. She was always.
Well, that's the movies in the
No, it was in
the
the
TV show.
shows,
What-
too.
No, she wasn't mean to him in the TV show. I don't think. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. She was always doing science stuff to him. Low Sweet says.
He was.
Do we need to go up here? Is this where we go?
He was her guinea pig. Always.
Blowing up planets, priceless.
Come on. Connie.
Well.
Sorry, my thing's.
Oh, there's some more stuff down here, too. Let me grab this real
Yeah.
quick. Yeah, it should just automatically split apart when you get far away. The fact that it's only at scripted moments is a bit of a drag.
Okay.
Anyway, what do you think, Tyler? You
I
gonna watch
think
it?
Somebody needs to do this.
We won't watch Wednesday now. I don't have Netflix right now anyway.
Oh,
Okay.
that's right. Poor Tyler can't watch anything on Netflix.
We have to go all the way back to get that.
And
energy
you
key.
claim to not know anyone in your life who could share their Netflix account with you, which I don't really believe, because you know a lot
Correct.
of people.
No one can share.
Well, I mean, how many women has he denied at the bar?
Right.
He shoots, yeah, and Tyler's a choosy lad.
No,
That's
that's
true.
how it is. Hey, do you have a Netflix
What about
account?
across here?
No, I have Disney Plus. All right, well, have a nice night, and then just leaves.
I feel.
Right. I have people to share Disney Plus with. I don't need a hookup that has one.
So I hope this isn't the way we've gone. She's not good at running away, Royal
We
Bob says.
haven't. But
Okay.
I think we need to go back because
Why?
that's where the energy cube was.
Why does it say connect another controller to join? This game is only 2-player. Do you guys see that? It's just up
It's been
there on the
saying
left.
that I like a lot.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this developer, Outright Games, like, they make some fun games, but the polish isn't quite there. But they're licensed games, so that's just par and parcel, isn't it? How do we open this? Can I phaser it?
No, I think we need to
No.
finish
didn't
the
work.
level or whatever.
Okay, let's try.
But we're gonna have to go
Maybe-
back, as I said,
maybe-
to get the energy cube.
Maybe the third player is the Borg.
709, bring her in.
So, block this for a sec,
Okay.
and then I need to go.
Sorry, I have
Ah!
to... Yeah, let me pick a better spot to do it. It's a little bit janky. It's like a scripted thing. Anyway,
Okay. Now I have to go get a cube.
can I stay
which
here or
was
do I
back
need to
here.
move?
Yeah, you can, but you don't really need to block it at the moment.
Yeah.
Is it here?
Like, why build in the split screen thing and then just not have it always work? Who knows?
Okay.
Well, it's not
There.
Lego. It's not a Lego game.
All right.
Okay, so we need... True, but, like, it's good to automatically, to let people split up. But they've already built in the thing to do it, so it's just a shame that we can't do it whenever we want.
And I put
Okay.
it right there.
Thank you. Good call. And what does that do? Now we can go up there?
Mm-hmm.
Now you have power.
Yeah, so we watched a few other things that I would love to talk to everybody about. We watched Last Night in Soho, and I feel like a lot of people don't know about this movie, even though it's
Okay,
by
don't.
Edgar Wright, the famous, fantastic director.
Oh yeah.
Tyler-
Well, I think
sorry.
what it is. I mean, a lot of people watch his movies
There you go.
expecting something
Wait,
oddball.
should we look down here?
I can't.
Well, it's got time travel stuff.
It does, but it's not
But
as.
first, did we look down here? It's just wasn't sure.
How do I put this? It's not as mirthful as Baby Driver and the Cornetto trilogy and Scott Pilgrim. I mean,
Yeah, it's not very funny. That's
it's
true.
got-
So
I
we've
mean,
already
it's got
been.
more
Okay,
of a
sorry.
mystery touch, but I mean, he does a
Yeah.
great job with it, and there's some great acting in it too. So
Yeah.
well worth
Oh,
watch if
it's
you're a fan of his work.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Real quick, Darker Player asked if I knew about the Addams Family comic. Yes, Darker Player. I'm actually in several Addams Family fan groups on Facebook, and also I've got a nice book about them and stuff. So yeah, I'm quite familiar with the comic.
I mean,
Now I
some
can
directors
go.
just like to experiment. Some directors like to try. Like, you got Steven Spielberg. He's making serious stuff like, Millions and Jaws. Then he makes a completely madcap film like 1941. And some people just.
Well, that didn't go very well.
Well, I still like 1941.
I haven't seen it, but it was a big bomb. I know that.
Oh, I mean, it didn't do amazing.
It bombed. It
It wasn't
just not
Avatar.
amazing.
It wasn't Avatar 2 bomb. You heard about that, right?
No.
That James Cameron said the film needs to be like the third or fourth highest grossing film of all time to break even.
Wow,
That's literally what Cameron said, and it's gonna bomb now because it's gonna make a few hundred million, whatever, but it's not gonna be like the third or fourth greatest movie of all time.
I don't know. I mean, nobody, like the first Avatar does not resonate with anyone. No one cares about those characters.
I
or
mean, it made a
anything.
lot of money. It made a ton of money, but
I
Yeah.
liked it.
So tell me what you like about Jake Sully, the protagonist.
Oh, what?
What do you
Of
like about
Avatar?
him? Yeah, his personality. What do you like about his personality?
I didn't even know that was his name.
I knew his name.
Yeah, well, for some reason it sticks in my mind because I've watched videos about it and stuff.
So,
But like most,
Tyler
It's-
probably just called him Blue Guy. Oh yeah, Blue
The
Guy.
blue guy.
Blue
well,
Guy.
eventually he's the blue guy,
Papa
but not
Smurf.
first.
Papa Smurf.
Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil Avatar for Human Brian.
no, but he, first of all, he steps into a situation where he's basically fulfilling the contract that his identical twin brother
Was
you
supposed
know,
to do, yes.
was supposed to do. Also, he's a wounded war vet, and so he gets another chance at legs. He gets another chance at life. He gets, something out of a wheelchair, first of all, which a lot of people, I understand it can be controversial, but, I mean, there are people like that. I mean, it resonates. Somebody's handicapped, and now they can live in this alternate place where they're not.
Okay, but what about his personality?
Opposite way.
That's not the premise of him, but
Okay,
like
what about it?
Well, my point is, like, if anyone has a personality in that movie, they're just like cartoonish personality. Like, it's
Well,
like
I mean-
sort of like the old Star Wars movies, or I'm sorry, the Star Wars prequels, where people don't have much in the way of personality. Like it's not. That's why nobody remembers the characters because they're just people doing things, and they're
I
not like
remember
people
the
who like who are funny and like have flaws and quirks and things like that.
To be fair, Avatar was built as spectacle. It wasn't built to really tell the deepest story out there. It wasn't The Abyss. Okay,
Well-
The Abyss told a story. Avatar served as a placeholder for amazing 3D visuals and action stuff. I mean, the character.
That's my point. Yeah,
You know, Stephen Lang is the angry Marine.
he's
He
so
was-
bad. Stephen Lang is one of the worst things about that movie.
Not to mention
his
Giovanni
character.
Ribisi just being this billionaire. What do I want? I want this money. So screw it. I'm going to blow up this tree because
Yeah.
I have the resources.
Yeah, like a better movie would give them more personality. But Royal Bob says his personality died in World War IV, so I like
Okay,
that, Royal Bob. That's
so,
clever. Can we get up there at that thing, or is that just a
Have you
detail?
ever been just in a place where you couldn't do something? I mean, part of you dies. Part of your soul dies. He goes from
I understand
wanting
the
nothing
concept.
to basically saving this world. He finds a purpose. I mean, even that is just a basic,
There's two movies that have told this exact story in better ways already: Ferngully and Dances with Wolves.
But do they look as good?
Well, they're not flashy 3D movies, but they're the same story beats and they're way smarter.
I mean, I say one thing for Cameron. He is not going to put anything on the screen that doesn't look amazing.
It's very pretty. Although I don't even really like the way the blue people look, but I know other people do.
I mean, I don't have a problem with them.
His dream was to be a track star. Is that actually true, Royal Bob? He might just be rolling with my line of
But,
criticism.
I mean, we've gone from, yes, he didn't have much of a personality because it had been drained for him. And then,
no,
I
it's
mean,
because no one wrote one for him.
But that's the thing, is that's his personality. He's broken.
Yeah,
He
he
is-
can't be like a super happy, joyous, wheelchair-bound guy.
Exactly. It's not like, oh, okay.
So, okay, well,
I think you're expecting too much.
well, that's the thing. I
Or you
can't.
can't identify with that part of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't overlook certain things very easily. Character is real important for me in movies.
Yeah, I mean,
What the heck, Tyler?
Exactly.
We know what Tyler's thinking
Dude.
about.
Dude, I wondered if it worked too, okay?
Tyler's going to go into the Avatar world and look for a blue chick.
Right.
Well-
hey, I like Zoe Saldana. Isn't that who's in it?
Yeah, I do. Well, everyone likes her, but
He's going to get the tail, literally. He's
right
gonna,
no, right at the moment, Tyler's looking for a part that girls don't have. So, if you look at the chat, it's not important.
Yeah, the Weird Al movie, we watched it last week.
Oh yeah, I'm glad, Royal Bob. Did you like it too? Switch cubes.
I was a little disappointed, and
yeah.
I shouldn't have been.
The
Sorry.
Weird Al movie was terrific.
Yeah,
it
we
was,
talked
it was
about it
an
last week,
amazing
didn't we?
movie.
She wanted it to be more
I
realistic.
want to know about his life. I want to know the real story, not
Well, that was the real story.
Exactly, it's
That's
only
not
slightly
the
embellished.
It's
real
Like,
based
story.
on a true story. I could call Madonna tomorrow and she'd confirm everything.
that. No, that was
I
not
would.
gonna
Somebody
happen.
needs to interview her and ask her what she thinks of it. Okay, we gotta find
I
a.
think that's
I
too
heard
big.
she loved it, but that's just me.
Nice. I want to read her. Oh, do we just move this cube down there instead
Maybe.
of that one?
Let's
I think
see
that's
that
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tyler, what? How
Okay,
much
so
do you
now
like
we can go
Avatar?
here.
I don't like Avatar at all.
Okay,
now
and
we
what
have
don't you
this
like
one.
about it?
But look at
The story was very
this. So,
cliched, and a lot of the characters are very cliched.
all
It's been a
right, and you need to
long
block
time since I
this.
saw it.
So you don't remember it that well, but you have the same criticisms that I have. Is
You
what
need
you're
to
saying.
block that.
The
So
whole
I can
ending,
go
where,
in.
like,
Oh,
weren't they like
yeah.
fighting the Marines in the end?
But-
So it was dumb. It was dumb.
Yes, it is.
I find it kind of trippy. Like one of the texts that was in that was also the nerdy bad guy
Okay,
from
and I think you need to move that one.
From what?
Grandma's Boy.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh boy, he was so lame in Grandma's Boy too. I know he's supposed to be lame, but he's lame to a point where I can't stand to watch him.
You know who's
Now
lame
maybe
in the
that
movie
one.
when he's supposed to be like cool, but he ended up being real lame?
Who?
Taika Waititi in Free Guy.
Man, I need to watch that. Yeah, I own it, but I've never watched it. So
it's,
he's
I mean,
not
it's
that.
alright movie, but Taika is like he's not good in it at all. I
Interesting.
like him.
So
in
Well,
a lot
I
of other
mean,
stuff,
that,
but
yeah,
he's
that's
good in
just not.
that.
I
Yeah, let me
mean,
go get it.
if anything, that's a representation of some egos in the game industry. But
Let's go down here a little bit.
Yeah, I can't. Okay.
Well, but you know, like like I said with Grandma's Boy, like I can't stand
gotta
to
have
watch
both those,
that
so we
villain.
gotta go get this
Is there
one.
another one?
Yes,
Oh, that.
remember this one. I'm gonna
Okay,
go grab
gotcha.
it.
And it can. All right.
So.
Ro Bob says the Avatar video game is pretty good. Tyler doesn't care about singing along. Ro Bob.
Is it really a Avatar video game, or is he talking about the other Avatar video
No,
game?
there's an Avatar video game. It was made by Ubisoft. It came out at the same
Oh.
time as the film.
I wish there were
Like a
more
3D
licensed games.
I wish there were more good licensed ones.
Yeah,
Well,
thank you.
Like,
That's
this
what I
one
was going to
doesn't
say.
look bad. This one's
That's what
you
I was
know,
going to say.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
very Lego-y style, but it's it's competent.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like it has things that if you enjoy the show, you're gonna probably
Yeah,
enjoy
and
it
it's
running
not.
around.
Yeah, it's not totally directed at like the Elden Ring, God of War audience per se. It's maybe directed at a little bit younger audience or more casual gamers, but it does what it's supposed to do well.
I'm glad we're in agreement. And Royal Bob says the Peppa Pig game is good, but the Paw Patrol games suck. I cannot believe that he played those on purpose.
He must have
No,
needed some achievement.
Peppa Pig's an easy 1,000 points on Xbox.
Maybe that's why. I mean, like, I've got an in with the PR. The same PR that handles this game handles those games he just mentioned. But on the other hand, we just never felt compelled to play them, to get them for the stream or whatever. Did we already interact with that tablet thing?
We can't. It says we're not getting through this door.
That's what this says? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it said
All right.
we're not getting
My
through
bad.
this door.
Okay.
And she put an exclamation point, and I was wondering why she put an exclamation point. Because it's like, oh, you're yelling
Wait,
at me.
what game is Low Sweet talking about? The Avatar game? Is that what he means?
Probably,
Yeah.
or Peppa Pig maybe.
Could be Peppa Pig. Low Sweet,
Yeah.
we don't want to have pronoun confusion. You have to establish the subject before using the pronouns.
Yeah. Game Pass, Peppa Pig, and Paw Patrol are there, not Avatar.
Wow, I see. So that would explain why he's played it.
Yeah. But there is a new Avatar game coming out next year from the guys that did The Division. That'll probably be on Game Pass.
From the guys that did what?
The Division.
Division.
Oh, The Division. Okay, I got you. I thought you said The Vision.
I think it
Like,
would
there's
Get
not
away,
a
get
game
away,
of
get away.
him.
that'd be
Listen
cool.
up, Paul.
Vision's cool.
He is cool. When are they going to bring White Vision back, huh? I want to see him
White
again.
Vision's
Oh,
cool.
they're supposed to get a new series. Supposedly, it's in the works.
Okay, I'll watch that.
I'll watch anything with Paul Bettany.
I like She-Hulk. Deal with it.
So we moved on from last night in Soho. I just want to talk a little bit about it before we go on, because Tyler hasn't seen it.
Nope.
So
So good.
we're just going to very loosely talk about the premise because there's a bunch of mystery, so we don't want to spoil it. But there is a girl in the modern day, and she's lived with her grandma and her mom her whole life, and then she ends up moving to London. But because she's been living with these older people, she's like, the things she's into are things that old people would be into. So she has like more of a connection with the past and music from the past and things like that than the present day, right? And she doesn't know how to get along with or interact very much with just regular people her age, college age people. And should we go here first? Let's go here first.
Yeah.
So anyway, she moves to London on her own because she's going to a fashion college because she wants to be a fashion designer. And once she gets there, she ends up somehow connecting with the past. Like I said, I don't want to spoil very much, but like she finds herself in the 1960s sort of,
Yep.
and there's very intriguing things going on in the 60s, and it ends up connecting with the present day a bit, and it's just like just real interesting time travel mystery, and there's a bit of murder and things like that. And like, yeah, if you enjoy time travel type things, you got to watch it. It's very good. And it's got the girl whose eyes are too far apart, Magic from New Mutants.
That's Anna Taylor-Joy or something like
Yeah.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah, the
you
one
know?
who's going to play Peach in the new Mario Brothers movie.
There you go. And you won't even be able to see her eyes in that one. But anyway.
Gonna make fun of people's
I know.
issues.
Yeah,
that-
really.
It's not like
well-
she chose her eyes to be that far apart.
Thankfully, she has a model-like body and gets paid millions of dollars in her career, so...
So
We all have flaws.
She can
We all
take a
have
little
flaws.
ribbing about her eyes.
But if I was to tell you, if I did not know her name, which I don't until you guys say it, if I say the actress with the eyes are too far apart, like, she's the one that you'll think of, because it's very distinctive. Yeah, Matt Smith is not a particularly handsome dude, although I love him as the Doctor in Doctor Who.
He's pretty fantastic in Morbius.
I don't know about that.
I
but
wouldn't lie.
I haven't seen
I
it.
wouldn't lie to you guys.
But yeah, Matt Smith plays a very interesting role in Last Night in Soho. So anyway, it comes from director Edgar Wright, who Galadrius mentioned earlier is the guy from Shaun of the Dead and Baby Driver and other stuff. Terrific director. He's almost, I don't think he's ever made a bad movie. But definitely, I'm just saying, you guys got to watch it. And the Blu-ray has been on sale for like $10 lately, the 4K Blu-ray. So if you see a deal, just grab it. You won't regret it. And my mom loved it too. Well, no, not my mom. I'm sorry. We watched it with somebody else, a friend.
One's dying over there.
Yep.
He
Yeah,
mentioned his
sorry.
mom. Not the girl that plays Ariel, Icky,
Yeah.
but she does kind of have.
Oh yeah, her eyes
Yeah.
are a little far apart too. You're right. At least in the photo they like to show around that the
But
racists
isn't
like to
there
show
like
around.
isn't there like a syndrome where if the mother drinks during pregnancy, they can sometimes be born with that?
Is that actually what causes it? It can't be.
I don't know that that's like the only thing that would cause that, but I thought that was a thing.
Yeah, fetal alcohol syndrome does cause birth defects, but I don't know if it caused that in particular. I dated, we mentioned this earlier, I dated a girl who had, I believe, what's called hypertension. Hyperthyroidism, that's what it was. Either hyper or hypothyroidism. Something wrong with her thyroid, and so her eyes kind of bugged out. You know, it was a little bit distinctive. Not like grotesquely, but, you know, definitely a noticeable trait. 60 hours? Yeah, no, it's not the flu. Are you okay?
But in this case,
She's sitting there looking like she's trying to hold back 1,000 more coughs.
I am.
Oh, lordy. We just got about 10 to 15 more minutes more to stream.
I know.
But yeah, I've been able to... because Brandy unfortunately got us sick a few weeks ago, right? And so I've had a lingering bad cough as well. But thankfully I haven't had... I'm just muting here and there. Oh yeah, why don't you have a cough drop? We've got some right here. Anyway. Get Brandy a candy.
Actually,
glass of brandy.
a marshmallow can do pretty well on a sore throat too.
Really?
Yeah.
Marshmallows are great.
Yep.
Tyler, what's your position on marshmallows?
Oh, pro marshmallows.
Good man. Good man.
They're not like I wouldn't buy them as like a go-to snack, but yeah, they're fun to snack on when they're lying around or something.
Did you know you can get Lucky Charms marshmallows all by themselves?
Wait a minute, you just have marshmallows lying around, like on the floor?
Not on the
Yeah.
floor, but
I just grab them off the floor.
in the cabinet.
We go back up in there.
Cereal marshmallows are weird. They're okay.
Yeah, they're a little more
I-
preservative-y.
I couldn't eat like a lot of them.
Okay.
They have way too much sugar for me.
Jet puffed.
But I always have marshmallows because my daughter likes to have cocoa.
Cocoa. Yeah, they do make hot cocoa a lot better. Or hot chocolate. Alright, let's go get some stuff in. Oh, well, give her a minute. So, boys, first Tyler, did you watch anything else this week or do anything interesting?
Good question. I played Pull to the Lamb. I think I talked about that last week. I don't know. Maybe not. It's an indie game. It's kind of cool. And I believe that's it.
Gotcha.
Besides Thanksgiving stuff.
Oh, okay. You didn't watch any
Black
shows
Friday
besides
shopping
the stuff I was recommending?
I don't think so.
Okay, Black Friday shopping. Tell us a couple of things you bought.
I bought
I understand your house is full to the brim right now.
some really like common sense everyday items that everyone needs in their lives. So like
Is that so?
I bought like a vacuum and a new faucet for my sink. Stuff like that is definitely
You really did?
no. I bought
We-
toys. They're awesome.
Toys. And apparently a variety of personal massagers.
That's right.
So what kind of toys are we talking about?
Funko and Figpin and some other figurine.
Did you say Pigpen from
Figpin.
Peanuts?
Not Pigpen.
Oh,
They would be cool if they did a Pigpen Figpin though.
that would be. Okay,
should
what's
be
a
a giant
What is that
dust
big
cloud.
pin?
what's a fig pen?
Figpin is just like a figurine pin. I don't know how to. I don't know. I'm like looking at a Daffy Duck one right now. I'll post a picture of one in the Discord.
Gotcha. Man, I bought that new Sonic game for half off because the physical version is half off, which Royal Bob just mentioned because he's the one who told us about the deal. And I have not even bothered to play it yet. That's why did I buy it? But I still have like a month to return it because of the holiday season, right? If I don't play it.
Probably if it's still sealed. Just return
Yeah.
it.
But $30 is not bad for... Like, it's not going to go any cheaper than 30 in December, do you think? Right?
I mean, I'm sure it probably bombed pretty hard, but you could always just
This is
play
where
through it
we
real quick
started.
and try and trade it in at
Uh-oh.
GameStop too. You might
Yeah, I don't
still
know where to
get
go.
some money.
But no, I mean, like, I want to play it. I feel bad because this week I've been so busy with writing and doing family things. I don't know where to go. Is anyone paying attention to where we need to go?
No.
Well, we were.
We need a
putting
cube there.
cubes.
I'm eating marshmallows.
Oh, okay. Nice. He was inspired by our conversation. Or, no.
In terms of what I've been watching
Yeah.
Santa Clauses. It's a new Disney Plus series with Tim
Oh,
Allen.
it came out.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Is the whole show out or is it week to week?
Week to week. Right now, it's only 3 episodes in, but it's pretty good so far. I'm enjoying that, and then let's see what else. Watch some Wednesday. Still working on that.
Us too. Hey, look! It's the Telluride guy.
Hey,
Jason, what's his name?
Jacob.
Montzakis or something?
Jacob.
Yeah, is that actually his voice?
Yeah, it's him.
Yeah, they get a
Wait,
lot.
or a guy imitating. I can't quite tell.
He plays ridiculous characters in other shows.
He was in that great show on HBO Max that they canceled, Close Enough. That show was so good.
Never heard of it.
Let's see what else.
Really? It's the one from the regular show creator. It's just about people instead of animals.
I did watch Glass Onion, the new Knives Out movie. I went to the theaters and I saw that this week.
You
And-
should have said that in your post. I saw you posting about it, and I was like, "Oh, it must be on Netflix." And we actually made plans to watch it with my mom, and then it was like, "Oh, it's not."
Well, they did this thing. They're doing a theatrical release this week through like
Aw.
Tuesday, and then it drops on Netflix like December 23rd. But I had to see it because I loved the first movie, and I was right because this one's excellent. I really enjoyed it.
Nice.
I want to go see it.
Yeah, we want to see it.
Well,
Tyler,
I mean,
have you
it-
seen the
it-
first one?
Yeah, it's alright. It's kind of.
All right.
Here
I don't
he
know why.
goes.
I don't know why everyone loves it.
Does Tyler
It may be in my top 10. Well, no, movies-wise, I mean, that's probably the nicest thing he's ever said about anything. But, yeah, that's probably one of my top 10 favorite movies of all time. I need to sit down and work it out, but I'm like, the first movie, it's perfect. It's wonderful.
Let me do this.
It's really predictable.
Oh, it is so not.
It is.
Okay,
I
well,
knew
No,
it
there's
was
a
gonna
bunch of
happen,
mystery
like,
stuff.
halfway through.
Oh, yeah, so you knew who the bad guy was and all that?
I did.
Ah, liar.
Well, I mean, this one's also a similar kind of mystery, but I mean, it takes a completely different location with completely different people. Like, you got this billionaire who's hosting this little mystery weekend on an island, right? And he invites all these eccentric types. You got his Twitch streamer. You got like a fashion mogul. You have a politician and all that stuff. And Benoit Blanc gets invited as well because they want him to help solve the mystery. And then somebody actually dies, and then it becomes a whole real mystery.
Yeah, which is a traditional mystery setup, and that's cool. And, yeah, I mean, the first one is so dang good. So, again, Tyler is
This
very
one's
solid
really
here.
good too. I mean,
Nice.
they did a
Glad
great
to hear
job.
it. So we put both on, or what?
Yeah,
You need
but
like a double.
yeah.
Why? Is there one somewhere else that
See,
doesn't have...
it's
Oh, it
not-
doesn't work. Oh, look, there's a pattern to them. They only light it up in a certain way. Take that one off and let's put it here.
Okay. So that one now goes there.
Wait, but have we...
But we don't need it anymore.
Okay, so we don't need this one, but maybe we
Well,
do
you
need...
kinda
We
do.
need it to here so we can get this plug.
Okay, is there a way to rotate them? That would be really nice.
Can't rotate them, but one set it down so you can flip that switch.
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, I can't tell which character.
I
is
think
which.
it's yours.
I'm the one on the right.
I think it's
Then
yours.
Brandy's. Set Brandy's down.
Brandy, set yours down. Okay.
No, set it
But
on
I
the,
just-
set it on the
There.
I know, but I just did that.
Okay,
Okay.
now
and
flip the switch.
Yeah, put it there. Now flip the switch.
Okay, there
Ah,
we go.
thank you.
There's the
Yeah.
other one.
Way to go, Firelight. It's really nice to see you in Chicago both here.
Yeah. In Zero, Texas?
Yes, and Zero Texas, who was also here last week. I hope we get to hang out with him soon.
Yes, I was not. I was out.
Not that one. Does this one go over there on the right?
Maybe it goes here.
That one goes where you were wanting to go. Just send it right.
All right, yeah, we can go get our
We
Tellarite
can
friend.
go get Juckum Pog.
Yeah, I mean, he's very cartoonish. He should be a normal human height and stuff, but that's all right. Like I said, the actual original series, Tellarites just look ridiculous. Like, things they could have done with prosthetics, instead they have an actual mask over their face with eye holes, you know? And so it just looks really weird.
I didn't mean to.
So, I don't know why you're so into them, Tyler. I like Andorians better.
I like Orion Slave Girl.
Alright, that's a nice choice. I thought you were going to say Vulcans.
I don't think. Well, I don't like Vulcans. They're okay.
Really? Even girl Vulcans?
They're okay. They're too serious for me.
I don't want to know why his pants are soaking.
For
wet.
real. I feel like a girl Vulcan, you could get her to do things, and she'd be like, well, it is logical for me to do this so that she'll leave me alone.
Just use like logical trickery.
Exactly.
Wow.
I know, that's messed up.
Still complaining.
Not something we have to worry about over here, but anyway. Martian. Oh, yeah, and by the way, let me talk about my week. I haven't really talked about that much. Jenkum can open these doors for you with his tools. That's good to know,
Nice.
so we can get through that one.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, I was off for the week. Birthday month celebrations continue. What's the actual birthday, or do we not want to say? Hey, Sir Khalid. But, yeah, I did a lot of writing this week, which included interviewing the developers of Jitsu Squad, which Galadrius mentioned. And Jitsu Squad, Royal Bob, it seems like a game you'd be into, because that Maximilian dude guy who really needs a haircut, he's in the game, so that's nice. But I hate to see his stupid hair. But anyway, it's a really flashy, pretty looking beat 'em up, and I got the PC version, and that's a lot of fun. So I know for sure it's going to be fine on consoles. And you got 4 characters, and they're going to release a 5th character next year for free.
Okay, I think we need
Oh,
to
okay.
go back over there.
That is completely understandable, Firelight.
Is that
And we hope you
wrong
did you
way?
do something cool for the celebration?
Wrong one.
It's not in the coming soon section on Xbox. Yeah, Royal Bob, it's supposedly coming out on December 9th, according
one.
to our interview, but they haven't officially announced that date. Like, it's in the interview, but PR hasn't said it. So we'll see what actually happens.
Now we go back.
Good job, love. But anyway, trust me, if you like beat 'em ups, that is a game to look forward to. And it's got kind of a Marvel versus Capcom style, where the super moves zoom in and they're all flashy. Very cool
We
looking
need to
game.
go back to that one door, which was this way, I think.
South, yeah. But besides that, I also reviewed Martian Panic. Before, guys, I talked about this gun accessory, right? The Martian Panic blaster. So I reviewed the blaster itself and the game separately this week. And I found that the blaster is a really cool little toy. Did you think it was a cool toy, Tyler?
You?
We're in the wrong
Brandy
place.
doesn't like it, but...
Oh no, we're just in the wrong place.
Anyway, good toy, fun for
Sorry.
certain games. Martian Panic itself, Brandy hated because the calibration of the Joy-Cons to be pointing it at the screen to play, is so bad, pathetically
Dude,
janky.
I was holding the Joy-Con absolutely
Ooh.
backwards. We need to go.
So, Firelight, what is a forest preserve?
Yeah.
Because it cannot be like a bit of a forest in a
Over
jar that you
here.
put on bread, right? Different thing?
Over here.
But they celebrated at the forest preserve, she says,
Okay.
on a bit of wheat toast, I believe.
Where is it?
Yeah, where is it? It's back here
Right
somewhere.
there.
Really? No.
I got a new phone.
Somewhere.
That's something
Really?
I did.
What
Yeah,
kind?
Pixel 6a.
Oh boy. What kind do you have, Brandon? You have a Pixel
I
as
have
well.
a Pixel 6 now.
What's the difference?
Mine was cheaper. Mine's like mine's a little bit less powered, I think, than the 6. But
We
it
just
came
went in a
out
big circle.
later. It came out later as like a little bit more budget friendly phone, I believe.
Gotcha. What inspired you to grab it, Tyler? In this story?
They
I
had a
think
Black Friday
we
deal
went-
for $300, and then my
Ooh.
old
We
phone
just went
traded
that
in
way.
for $200, so it was only $100 for an upgrade. So I was like, that's good enough.
Little sweet. Firelight is a lady. She's the wife of Chicago, just so you know.
I'm trying to
He's
find
new to our community.
Chicago
the
Fire.
door.
What? Tyler. That's not what we call him. Yeah, we can't find the
Chicago
switch that we're
Fire.
supposed to locate.
Oh,
What's the
Chicago also
door?
has a 6A. Nice. How do you
Oh,
like
neat.
it?
Door?
I like mine so far. It's smaller. I used to have a 3A XL, so I have to get used to the smaller screen. But so far, I like it. A lot
She lived in a
faster.
desert part of Texas, she says. Yeah, our place is, we live on the coast, so it's not like that at all. That's how Texas is. It's got
There
all
was
these
a
crazy
door,
biomes.
and it says we're not getting through there.
Yeah, I wish we
gotta
could
find
find
it.
it. I think we've gone too far back, probably, but...
It was quite far, but I don't
Well, how are you
think
liking
this
it,
is-
Tyler?
So far, so good.
So the thing about the
It's a
Pixel,
lot faster.
I'm not an expert on Pixels,
No.
but it eschews, it leaves behind some of the standard Android control interface things. So whenever I have to use Brandy's phone, it's really annoying.
I can
You know,
imagine. I haven't
like
used like a Samsung Android in a long time, so I'm sure that would be a little bit different.
Do we have
Yeah,
to
because for instance, you're supposed to be able to tap at the bottom and like
There?
3 buttons will come up at the bottom,
go through there?
and it doesn't do that on Pixel, does
You
it?
can turn that on.
I
That's just
don't.
a setting. They
really?
try to do all these stupid gesture things that are
Now
just
we're at the
awful.
start.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I turned all the gesture stuff off of my 6A.
Oh, we just left the level instead of beating it. I think we just
Well-
walked out of it.
We're just
Oh.
somewhere else.
Um,
I just don't know where
could this be the right
that
area?
door is.
Oh man, see, this is they
Well-
emulated the iPhone X series. Brian says. Oh, now we got bad guys to fight. Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Sorry, what kind of phone do you have, Galadrius? Did he leave?
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
What'd you
You have a bad habit of not saying bye when you leave.
No, of course.
but-
Sorry about that. Sorry.
It's okay. But I asked, what kind of phone do you have?
I have an Apple iPhone 11 Pro.
Oh, okay. What number are they up to nowadays?
14.
Oh, okay.
They'll probably
Do you-
announce 15 like next week. I don't know.
Do you play any games on your phone?
I have all the tables for the pinball arcade, and I
Ooh.
got like there's some cave shooters I work on.
There
like
it is.
Galuda
Hey,
and Death
you were
Mile.
right. Awesome.
So I play some mobile games, not an abundant amount. I do have Apple Arcade, and I've been playing like Horizon Chase Turbo 2 on that. So that's
Ooh.
because it won't be out on Switch until next year. So
Gotcha.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. Dang, I had a question to ask him.
wait, hold
But-
on. What do you mean? I don't say bye when I leave. I always say bye. That's Tyler. You're thinking of Tyler.
No. Like, well, we do like the after stream part where we're just like sitting around talking, even though we stop
well,
streaming, and then you'll just
Well,
vanish.
I say have a good night, and I say have a good night in the chat, and then I go get some food. I didn't know you wanted me around.
That's cute.
Easy, greasy,
No,
lemon
I don't know.
squeezy,
It's
as
just
it
like-
said.
Yeah, we just for people who are not co-hosts like we are, of course. Like we keep talking a bit after the stream ends, and then we say our final goodbyes, and then we all leave.
Oh, I see. Okay, well you didn't tell me that.
That's all
'cause,
right.
You know,
It was just
I
like,
just
food.
hang out. I feel like, well, I'm done. I did my part.
Food.
I entertained the 12 people. No, there's more than 12. I
Oh,
entertained
yeah.
No,
21
man.
people in the chat.
Tons. of people
Yeah,
today.
and sometimes it's a lot more than that, but yeah.
I know. It's a good audience. It's a good audience. I got no problem with these
Yes,
people. They're
and-
great.
But
In
even
fact,
I was not feeling good last Sunday.
Except for
Heads
Royal
up.
Bob.
I have
Just kidding.
thrown a couple of codes into the equation. They'll be given out on future streams. So there you
Yeah.
Yep.
go. Yes.
Thank you, by the way.
You're welcome.
you mean
Glad
to
to help
say-
out.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Tyler, I was going to ask, have you played any games on your new phone yet?
No, I don't play phone games.
At all? Not even like a word game or
Wait,
something?
do you use your
Not
phone
even-
as a phone?
Not even a word game.
Wow. No, I mean, he used it to look at pictures of girls in bikinis mainly, but
Well, of course he does. Pornhub's only got one.
there's that thing.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. No, we'll take care of that one of these days, Royal Bob.
Play tact.
But yeah,
I don't-
Brandy and I
don't play
play.
games. I just do, like Instagram and Facebook groups and stuff to pass
Gotcha.
the time. Reddit.
Yeah, I mean, like those things are endlessly entertaining, although not necessarily good for us at times.
Yep.
But yeah, Brandy and I play Dragon Quest Tact, and we have a very active guild, which is one of the top 10 guilds in the game, and we're having like a guild Christmas party the day before our stream Christmas party, Tyler. And we're gonna do like Jackbox or whatever, and everybody pitched in to buy one of the most helpful people a ton of gift cards and stuff. So like it's gonna be really nice for him, and nice for us to see how happy he is.
Because he's helped us out a whole lot.
Yeah, like the amount of time certain people donate to help everybody in the guild,
It's
because you know,
crazy.
yeah, because like a guild, like we all need each other to succeed at certain things, right? So it's a nice thing. Royal Bob played Dragon Quest Tact for 5 minutes and then quit. He really missed out on it. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, Tyler, you could play games that way.
You
But
got
no, he would have to
trophies.
have Game Pass.
Only you
Trophy.
get trophies. I don't.
It's unfortunately most PlayStation games are
I
like
know.
that, and even Xbox games nowadays. Yay, Janeway just
42
praised
minutes
us.
and 35 seconds.
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
Royal Bob, it is a game that they continually add to and make more and more wonderful over time, and there's so much to it. Now there's even real-time arena battles, and they're a lot of fun, and Brandon finally tried them. But, like, I love the real-time arena battles. But anyway.
I'll get
Oh,
my
man,
stuff.
we missed a lot of collectibles,
I
but
know.
that's okay.
But that's because we were talking rather than playing.
Yeah, and plus, all you get is trophies for them, and trophies don't matter,
And
so...
look, 43 minutes.
These do
for a
matter.
I'm just saying.
Sorry, Tyler.
Forget the trophies are more popular than achievements now.
All right, let's go ahead and wrap things up after the cinematic.
Aw, Jacob Bob's just gonna eat some cold chocolate water plum pie.
Okay. Oh yeah, he always refers to himself in the third person. Is that a Tellarite trait? I don't remember.
He always says Jacob Pog.
Yeah, but
I don't
but
know.
is it common in other Star Trek shows? Is what I mean. I don't remember.
I don't know, but I know
Yeah.
him. But that's it.
So Tyler, are you excited about any of the games that are coming out before the end of the year? Because we've already shared ours.
I mean, I won't get it, but isn't that Callisto Protocol game coming out? The Dead Space looking one?
Isn't that the one starring Callisto Flockhart, the
No.
the blonde girl?
Wow.
I'm sorry, that's
You
what
know
it makes me
what?
think of.
You know
that,
what?
that was the.
You
What?
get to send us your game systems as penance for that.
Oh.
I'll take the
Ooh.
Switch. Tyler gets the Xbox, and
I miss her. I don't remember what it was she was in, but I remember that I liked
Ally
it.
Wasn't she an
McBeal.
Ally McBeal?
There you go,
Ally
Alan
McBeal.
McBeal.
She's skinny.
Mm-hmm.
she
Yeah.
is. She could blow away with the
Anorexically,
breeze.
so.
I know. She wouldn't be able to eat a whole hamburger. If you gave her a hamburger, she'd take like 3 bites and she'd be full. But anyway.
She was with Harrison Ford for a while there. I think they might still be together, actually.
Really?
Even though he's over 100 years old?
Yeah.
We rescued Jankum. He can now give us an advantage in combat. Complete holodeck training to learn. Is it really banned in Japan, Nikki? Why is that?
That's weird.
Is it because of Callisto Flockhart?
Does
anyway.
it have? Because it
No.
has tentacles
You-
in it.
Yeah, because it has tentacles and violent deaths.
Oh,
It
too
did.
gory.
Yeah, but lots
Okay.
of things in Japan have tentacles and violence.
Yeah, but in the last 10 or 15 years, they've really cut down on gore, unfortunately,
Really?
in the
Yeah.
media.
They're like
Yes.
that.
Yeah, so they'll censor games or they just won't release them over there.
Weird.
But it's so weird because their live action movies have a ton of gore. It makes no sense. Let me just remind everybody, Saturday Game School takes place every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. We always stream a different game, and we always give out cool prizes. Tonight we gave out Switch copies of Star Trek Prodigy Supernova, which is actually a pretty dang fun game. We're having a great time. Yeah, guess so. So anyway, that's what we've been playing. Star Trek Prodigy Supernova Trophy, which is based on the show that is available to watch on Paramount Plus and Nickelodeon. It is, by the way, it's a pretty good show. It is a kid's show, but it has lots of Star Trek things that fans would enjoy.
And I don't find it too childish. I like it.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, the characters are dumb sometimes. Like, the main character in particular, sometimes he'll just be like, I don't have to listen to what anyone thinks. And then the whole episode is about him learning to listen to other people, you know?
'Cause he's
It's
a
like,
teenager.
that's a kid's show writing, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing they do. But, I mean, every now and then you'll get stories like that, and you gotta put up with them. But there's still lots of cool Star Trek stuff, trust me.
Okay.
Thanks, Tyler, for watching the show in advance and being a great co-host as always.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Galadrius, for hopping in and adding to our delightful conversation.
A pleasure.
Randy Bill, thanks for playing along with me this whole time. I had a blast.
Yeah.
Blaster.
But yeah, thanks to all you guys for hanging out with us. We love hanging out with you every week. And extra special thanks to our subscribers, because they're the guys who keep this stream going and allow us to work so hard to get codes and even buy codes sometimes, just so we'll have cool prizes for all you. We love you guys. We'll see you next Saturday. And remember, don't hate, appreciate.
See you guys.
And eat it 8.
Bye.
Shall we set a new course, Captain?
That ought to hold the little Jankum Pogs.
I think we're still live.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
that's my thing that I do.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
he's got a
Yeah.
catchphrase. And then we do the ending, and we thank everybody who's here. I saw Alejandro, BX Latino Heat, Low Sweet, all the way from Canada.
Firelight in Chicago.
Firelight in Chicago. It's so great to see them. Mongbox was here earlier. Who else?
Human Brian.
Texas. Zero
Human
Texas.
Brian. Zero Texas, our friend from Texas.
And Chris.
E and Perfect Zero. I think it's Perfect Zero.
He did the thing. Yes. Sir Khalid was here.
Low Sweet.
Yep, your best bud, Low Sweet. Actually, that's Human Brian's best bud.